good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So I want to talk about my journey with entrepreneurship and the challenges and kind of like how I arrived in this moment where I'm rebuilding, relaunching Ben Fox Coaching, specifically to help people quit their jobs who are in white-collar work situations and figure out what they love to do and help them obtain that next job and next step in their career. So I started my coaching business when I was 25. I don't know why I'm laughing about that. Yeah, it was really tough. I think I was quite bold to believe in myself in that way where I didn't have a ton of work experience. I had been a teacher at a charter school here in Brooklyn and worked with my dad for about a year and a half. I'd done part-time jobs. I hadn't worked as a professional for very long, but I believed I had something to offer the world as a coach the more that I learned about what does a coach actually do, and that it's less about all your work experience, because I've helped software engineers, lawyers, what have you, but I've never worked as a lawyer. I'm not a techie guy. So I worked on building a coaching business from the age of 25 until I was 28 and put myself in some debt. Had a really hard time making it work. I had to take on part-time jobs throughout that. And I think a lot of people do that as they're building a business. But I was telling my parents this, and I gave myself about a D when it came to the selling, the marketing, the branding. I didn't know what I was doing. And I don't think I had the right support to be able to do that well. So I decided I needed to get a full-time job. Was able to find a job at Pursuit, which is a non-profit coding school. And from there, worked a few different jobs, 2019 through 2022. Made a big leap at the end of 2022, so 2 years ago, where I had a work situation. Some of you know it, free agency, which was really challenging, and left that and went back into the lifestyle of freelancing, contracting as a coach. Rebooted my time at Maven. So I've been working as a contractor, freelancer before that at Maven since 2020. Awesome people that I've been able to coach through there. It's a platform for women and family health. So a lot of soon-to-be parents and new parents, mostly people in tech, but not exclusively. That's been awesome. So the past 2 years I've been working at Maven, also at Happen to Your Career, where a lot of people find Happen to Your Career through the podcast, which our CEO Scott puts out weekly, all about career change. Been working with clients through there. So the past 2 years, I've built a really awesome life for myself. Found this great apartment with Kai. Shout out Kai if you're seeing this. Really stabilized my life. I had a big breakup that happened around the same time 2 years ago. So I found that the last 2 years have been very stabilizing. I also was exploring an acting career, which I've kind of put on hold for a minute because I realized through doing The Artist Way, I started on the equinox in September, that this point in my life is not actually about becoming a great actor and making a ton of money from acting or writing. I think that could come. I do intend on acting and writing, maybe producing and directing down the road. But right now is about my coaching practice. And this was through, I'm writing 3 pages every morning since September 22nd, and doing weekly tasks as it relates to that week in the Artist Way. And the realization I've had is that I need to rebuild this coaching business. Around that same time, of this realization, I also, if you're just tuning in now, I'm talking about my entrepreneurship journey and how I arrived at rebuilding my coaching practice. So as I was realizing, oh shit, I need to rebuild my coaching practice before anything else. That's actually the most important thing. I found Sir Marco Robinson through a LinkedIn post. I thought it was another contractor type of opportunity, but it turns out Sir Marco Robinson is a business sales coach, and he's helping me rebuild my coaching practice. So where I'm at right now today is I am working on building a webinar, which I intend to launch probably on the 19th. I think on the 19th. I'm going to be launching this on the 19th of December to help people quit their jobs. Part of this big shift in my life is realizing, what am I best at as a coach? What lights me up in the work that I've done over these past 9 years? And a lot of that has been around coaching people who are in white-collar jobs, such as software engineer, lawyer, doctor, whatever it might be, and helping people who are in really bad, toxic situations quit their job, get their health back, reconnect with that inner part of themselves, their passion, what they enjoy, and figure out what they're meant to be doing here on planet Earth in their unique body. So where I'm at right now is I am working on this webinar to bring to you, whoever you may be, on the 19th. That's my target date. To help you quit your toxic job. This is the time. As you're thinking about 2025, this is the time. So I actually need your help too, in that you figuring out that you need to quit your job and come check out what I have to say is actually helping me in my purpose of building this coaching practice to help people do what they're meant to do here on planet Earth in their unique bodies. So what I'd love for you to do, if you're seeing this, if you're watching this at all, is just post the comment, send me a message. Ooh, that sounds interesting, or tell me a little bit more. Send me a message, whatever you're thinking about this. I'll be continuing to share my story and my journey. This has been a particularly challenging moment to recreate this coaching practice, in that I tried to have workshops back in 2017, 2018. Nobody signed up because I wasn't sure what I was actually trying to get people to sign up for. And now I'm clear that I'm here to help you quit your job. So comment, send me a message. Would love to hear your thoughts. Hope everyone's having a good day.